Ladies and gentlemen, referring to the topic A World Without Play, allow me to first share my opinion on the definition of the word play, as everyone defines play differently. Of course, I'm not saying to remove plays in theaters or to change words that contain play, like letting the word playground be replaced by ground. What I'm saying is that some see play as horseplay, like doing something meaningless and just let the time passes, while something activities that bring fun, happiness, and enrich their life can also be playing. So just like today's competition, some see it as a match to compete with others, but it could also bring fun to all of us, as we can know more about others' creative thoughts on today's topics. So a world without play is definitely worse, as we will be unable to enjoy the performances of other participants. But for a narrow sense of play which is discussed more commonly, its importance as well. Now I'm discussing 3 consequences of being unable to play anymore. Firstly, people will lose a way to escape from reality. Here's a question or a joke for you. What's the best way to deal with pressure? It's leisure. For people having heavy workload and mental pressure, just like a millstone around their necks, playing is a good way to release their pressure. But for a world without play, how can we relax if we can't even play games? Therefore, living in a world without play would be painful for all of us. Secondly, introverts will find it harder to meet new friends. Do you know for parents whether a daughter or a son is more shy? The answer is a son because we have sunshine. And anyways, it's just a joke about today's Zoom session. For shy people, they often make friends with strangers through playing, like playing board games or musical instruments together. Therefore, imagine being an introvert. Living in a world without play would be much harder for you to get new friends. Thirdly, some great inventions would not exist anymore. Scientists and inventors usually create new products amid the process of playing. For example, Charles Babbage, a mechanical engineer who invented the origin of digital programmable computers, always played with electronic equipment during his childhood. This shows playing can actually help people to invent new products, thus boosting scientific developments to improve people's quality of life. But if we live in a world without play, such great inventions would then not exist. So playing brings us tangible benefits too. To sum up, we'll have to bear lots of consequences if we live in a world without play. Although playing is indispensable for us, many people play less today regardless of age. For children, just like AIM Cup's theme this year, children's rights to play is important, but they are in fact having less time to play due to the heavy workload of schoolwork, especially in Asia. For adults in Hong Kong, they play less as well due to the long working hours. Despite the fact that toys and games are still existing in reality, many people are having no time to play. Therefore, we should preserve the so-called play culture so that people can relax. Finally, remember to play when you feel stressed, as you can relax, or might even have the chance to become the next greatest inventor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kung Man Kit, for your speech. And now let's move on to the Q&A portion.
Hi, Man Kit. You mentioned about the play culture, which was so interesting. How could we get play culture for young children in Hong Kong? How could we do it, do you think?
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you for your question. I think, in my opinion, that there are several ways to preserve the play culture. Like, firstly, for the governments, maybe it's a bit hard, but it can consider to reduce the amount of homework, or letting the schools to give the students less homework so that they can have more spare time and leisure time to do whatever they want to do. Yes. And secondly, for the parents, we can also encourage the parents to not giving too much extra exercise or extracurricular activities, so to let their children to join. So the children will be less stressful and they can play more to relax, to have a more healthy life. Yes, thank you.
Very interesting. Thank you very much.